just wasted 10 seconds of your life.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 277. We're going to talk about drivers are suing Uber and Lyft over woman-only rideshare. A lot of other things. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Go to gigeconomyshow.com for all your podcast-related stuff. Larry, TikTok. I did message you, but then you don't see my messages either.
I know. I never see your messages. I never look at it.
Yeah, I know.
I should, because I always see stuff afterwards.
Yeah, I know. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
What should I do? Should I just message you in the private chat? Would you see that little notification in here? Or no? It's maybe. Okay. Yeah, go to geekeconomyshow.com for everything podcast related. Obviously, we're talking about TikTok. We're really growing. We're in the 800s now, so we're pushing.
800s.
In my head, we were already in the 800s, and I thought we were cresting in the 900s, and then I looked and I was sad. So go to TikTok and frickin' follow us. Damn it, follow
Please
Josh
do.
too.
Right.
Okay, so I am out of sorts. Here we go. Patreon members.
Yes.
I want to thank them. Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit, Delivery Cats from Michigan, Frank from Philly, Tom from McHenry, Illinois, and it's Tom's birthday today. Happy birthday,
Tom.
You sexy MFer. Jim from Connecticut, Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, Jerry from Kentucky, Faith from Las Vegas, Metal Kickass from Louisiana, and Anna from New York City. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. If you would like to support the show, go to patreon.com/thegigecon podcast. You get extra podcasts a week. You get a whole bunch of shit. You get ad-free episodes. Mm-hmm. You get to be on live at the $7 tier. Slow down, Jason. There with us when we record the Patreon, so you can give your input on the show or tell us to fuck off or whatever. So it's 7-day free trial always. Go in there and check that out. See if you like it. If you don't, just cancel. That's totally fine, too. We'd love to have you, though. And then the Telegram group is a group we chat in, and Larry's going to exquisitely tell us about that.
Yes, that's how we tend to communicate. It's like a texting app, but you can also do video messages or voice messages. We do sexy video messages going through car washes, putting on chapstick. You're missing out.
Where is this going to go? I'm adjusting something. I heard sexy. I'm like,
your seat there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
But we also, it's just a good way to make some friends in the gig world, so you don't feel so lonely out there. It can be a lonely job when you're out there doing rideshare or doing food delivery or Amazon delivery. We talk about what gigs are going on, anything that's new that people are trying out, or what's hot right now, or get in there and complain. But mainly it's a good way to just make some friends in the gig economy. We have a great time. We shoot the shit. We're not always talking business. A lot of times we're ragging on each other, just talking about life.
Ragging on each other.
Yeah, like every day.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, please come and join our Telegram group. We'd love to have you. We're always looking for new members.
All the links or everything we talk about are in the description. You can find us there. Stories from the road, Larry.
Yeah, I worked Thursday. Pretty uneventful. I mean, It was a regular Thursday night. I didn't stay out super late because I did have to work Friday, and just like I said, I haven't been sleeping great with my shoulder.
Yeah,
it's been keeping me up a little bit. So yeah, I didn't stay out too late. Uneventful, nothing. Nobody being too crazy or too weird or anything like that. Just some of my usual college kids.
Fair. Yeah, nothing for me. I ended up picking up a shift at the bus barn, so I was on overtime. So. Kind of made good money. It did 6 hours of overtime, and that was enough for me. So I didn't do any gig work. But I happened to notice a notification today because I have Uber on both my phones. I have it on my work phone and my personal. I don't know why, but it's because some days I will like go from work and start working, and I'm like, well, I at least want to have Spark and Uber on my regular phone.
Right.
And so I saw a notification down and just like something about earning $200. I was like, oh, that's a number I haven't seen in a while in a notification. And so I checked it out, and yeah, they were offering. It started earlier this week, and here it is Wednesday. They were offering $200 for 20 Uber Eats rides.
Okay.
So, or Uber Eats rides, Uber Eats deliveries.
Yeah, so extra $10 for every delivery.
Yeah, extra $10, and so I'm like, I think that's a decent one. Like Faith was like excited about that, and
yeah, that's not bad at all.
the only thing I worry about is me being pressured into taking shitty orders. You know what I mean? Like that one I posted in the group, like in the Telegram group, like $1.52. I don't think that was photoshopped. I think that was a real thing. And I'm like, I thought $2 was the minimum. But anyways, Josh says a lot of people I see are getting that. I had thought I just hadn't really done much gig work. Not Uber. I've done Flex a little bit, but not Uber. So I thought, oh well, they're saying, hey, what's up?
I have to check my Uber app after the show and see if I have.
Normally I just ignore them because it's like earn an extra $62 this week, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't give a shit because it's going to be $62 for like 300 rides or some stupid shit like that. Yeah. So I just usually ignore them, but man, and I've said this before, I've missed some stuff too, and I'm like, I got to pay more attention. I got to make it a regular thing on Monday just to look at the apps, see the notifications they got me.
Yeah, and just see if they've thrown anything out there.
Yeah, so I am going to try to do it. I do have a meeting after work tomorrow, but I think I'll go out for a few hours. And the weird thing is it ends Saturday morning at 3 a.m., so Friday into Saturday. And I don't know. Yeah. I know, I swear, isn't that such a weird time?
That is weird, yeah.
I don't know if they're like, well, they know Saturdays mornings, like for breakfast, like pretty much all day Saturday is relatively busy.
Yeah.
So maybe they're like, well, he's going to be able to do this no problem on Saturday, so we're not going to.
Yeah, we're going to cut it off before then and make it hard.
Yeah, because usually all those are like Monday through Sunday. They're like,
or
just a weekend.
Yeah, are they Monday through Thursday or Friday and then Friday through Sunday?
Yeah, that's right.
They used to have those. Yeah, I don't think I ever remember one that was like Monday through Saturday, but
yeah, you're right. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange, but I'm going to give it a whirl. If I can get 10, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah. Extra $10 is nothing to sneeze at.
It
a ride.
Right. Well, and then I'm going to have to, it's going to be boring though, because like, I'm not going to be able to have any other app on because I don't want to, I'm pretty much going to take anything. I mean, unless it's ridiculously mileage, I'm not taking it.
Yeah, you still got to have, you'll still have some bar that you're,
I think the bar will be just the mileage. It won't be the money. If it's $4 and it's 2 miles away, I'm going to take it.
Sure. I would too.
Because then it's $14.
Mm-hmm.
So
well worth it.
So other than that, not much. Are you going out this weekend at all, or?
Let me think. This weekend. It's supposed to actually. It's crazy. The weather here has been wacko. Monday we got snow. We got like probably half an inch of snow.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and but it was cold and the wind blowing. And then yesterday was cold. We had our Veterans Day ceremony at work yesterday out by the flagpole, and it was like 30 minutes, and the wind was whipping. And it was chilly.
The wind's been brutal this week.
Yeah, and then today was super nice, like 67, and then this weekend's gonna be 70. Okay. So WKU, I think it's their last home football game, maybe. I think, I know they have a home football game. I think it's their last one of the season. So, my intention is to work as long as I feel up to it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to work too. I have a little bit of old people moving on Friday night and then Saturday night, but I'm gonna try to get those. Shit, I don't know, man. I might be slinging it after my. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna be lucky to get 10 in. I'm not pushing for the 200. So but
Josh asked where I work. I work for it's called Sky CTC. It's the South Central Kentucky Community and Technical College.
Oh, I thought it was PP Strip Club.
That's my side gig.
Sorry, my bad.
But make sure you send me your hours you're working this weekend, so I'll make sure I'm not working those hours.
Yeah, okay? for sure. Yeah, I don't want to bump in against you.
No,
we don't want to touch tips.
that's just against the rules.
All right, after that. Gig economy in the news. Kind of another slow news week. We got some videos and here and there, but yeah, we one of the things that Larry's going to talk about is there is somebody trying to do a bill to make rideshare services English only. Cue the racist. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is let's see, Tommy Tuberville. Yeah, he's a let's see, what is he? He's a Republican from Alabama. Surprise, surprise. So he introduced a bill. It's called the Understanding Basic English Requirement Act, or Uber Act for short. So he said that they introduced in the bill to strengthen safety for rideshare drivers. They want everybody that drives rideshare to speak English, basically, is what the bill comes down to.
Yeah.
Of course, Uber says safety is a core priority. It's reflected in the fact that the motor vehicle fatality rate on our platform is substantially lower than the national average, which that's the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so it says this bill, it's not going to be limited to, it's, even though they're calling it the Uber bill, that's just the acronym they're using. It would apply to all rideshare companies, and it would require all drivers to be able to read and to speak English. His slow, his spiel is America is an English speaking country. If you want to live and work in the United States, you need to be able to speak and read our language. And again, Uber's pushing back against that, of course. Says drivers are rescreened annually and are subject to continuous background checks for new offensive. I don't know what they mean by rescreened annually, unless it's,
I mean, if you know English, are you going to have to rescreen, like retalk? Like, I don't know. But I will say, like, if I'm out when I'm out driving rideshare, it's not uncommon for 2, 3, 4 times a night for me to have people get in and say, "Thank God you speak English." The Gig Economy Podcast will be back after a quick break.
Canada can do big things, and the time is now. If you agree, or at least want to agree, this show is for you. Canada Now features nuanced conversations with the builders, thinkers, and innovators driving change from coast to coast. Bold ideas, smart questions, fresh perspectives, real progress, and unapologetically Canadian. I'm Ashley Smith. Tune in to Canada Now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, this is coming off the Trump thing about truck drivers. I mean,
they introduced a bill, for CDL drivers. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with current administration, people are just wilding out, but I don't really care, honestly. Like, I don't need to speak to you. I mean, I guess if there's like, hey, you missed my stop, I guess that can be an issue. But I would say for 90% of rides, you don't have to say a thing. Yeah,
I mean, I fall. I think I probably lean the same direction. I don't, it's not something that I think about much.
No, I don't either.
But it is. But there are times when you need to be able to communicate with your customer,
right?
Whether it's calling to, hey, where you at? I'm at the pickup spot, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm around the corner at this other door, or certain things like that. There are times when you need to be able to communicate. I understand people are trying to make a living, and anybody, somebody who's willing to go out to work every day and make money, more power to them. I respect that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, Josh is like, if you're in America, learn to speak it. Well, the same applies for us anywhere else, right? But
I think if I was going to go work in another country and I was going to do rideshare there, I think I would try to learn the language.
I mean, I would try to learn it basically, but you got to be able to read the street signs and the where to stop and stuff like that. I totally get that. But I mean, to pass a rule that says that. Like, it should be like, well, I need to learn it because that's the right thing to do, not that the government's forcing me to do it.
Yeah, at least you need to be able to read it because, reading stop signs, or reading street signs and different things like that. I mean, that can be a safety issue for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, obviously they got a driver's license, right? So somehow,
well, maybe do they?
Well, unless they're able to do it in their native language, maybe that's
Yeah.
the case, which would be kind of dumb. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, you have to know what the words, but although,
Right.
what if, I don't know. It's it's a sticky subject. I just don't think the government should get involved and say you're forced. I would much rather see a company say it than the government saying,
for sure.
Like you have to learn English or you can't do this job. So that's just my opinion.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah. Josh says, sounds like a bill Steve would promote. Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Steve.
I think so. All right, moving on. This was just kind of a funny TikTok. We're talking about, the old school surge, and it still happens, but these are two girls at the bar, and they're having a conversation about ordering an Uber.
Hey, how much is the Uber to get home right now? Says it's $34. That's not too bad. Do you want to stay for another half an hour and get another drink and then we can go? Yeah, I'm down to stay for one more drink. Sweet. All right, let's get out of here. How much is the Uber? $34? $1,234.22. What?
And that's the freaking truth. It
can be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened. I always tell people oh my God, they would get in my car and they'd be like, geez, I fucking paid so much. I'm like, listen, if you just walk down the street or wait 5 minutes, don't wait a half hour. Like those girls did the wrong thing. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have waited that long. They should be checking every 5 minutes. So
yeah.
But yeah, so that was kind of fun. New Spark feature. And sorry, I'm a little distracted here.
That's all right.
Go ahead and we're talking about a new Spark feature. This girl weirds me out a little bit, but it's a minute 13 too, so it's like, oh,
that's all right. Yeah, go ahead, play the video, and we'll discuss.
All right.
For all of my Spark people, they've been asking me about this flash button, and I'm sorry I should have done a video a little sooner, but here we are. Spark has a new update, which is the flash button that I have circled there in blue for you. And before everyone yells at me, not every Walmart has this. Most of them do, but I think it's just the Walmart with the digital price tags. Sometimes I have a hard time finding items. Over the weekend, this gentleman showed me the new flash button, which is literally while you're looking, and I'm sorry it's blocking it, it's on this screen. You can see it there. And what you do is once you're in that correct aisle and you cannot find the item, you hit the flash button and then it lights up, and I will show you how it lights up. These are what the digital price tags look like, and you can tell there's a light where I circled there. That will blink for about 5 to 10 seconds and it'll show you where the item is. Literally every single item in my store has the digital price tag, so it'll light up for me. And again, not all Walmarts have this, so please do not come for me. But
all right, and those on TikTok, thanks for watching. We don't have the full show on TikTok yet, so you can go to YouTube to get the full show, but we were just watching a video. So, Larry, I know you don't do a lot of shopping. What do you think about that?
Man, that to me, that's a lifesaver. Especially if you're somebody who doesn't do shopping all the time, because if you're a ship shopper or a Spark shopper that does it all the time, where most of the stuff is. But for that stuff to light up and blink, you're like, I'm in this aisle, but you're just overlooking it. You've overlooked it, 5 times probably. But if it's going to blink at you, man, that's a lifesaver. I think that's a fantastic feature.
Yeah, I mean, I would love it. Well, for one, it's got to be a digital. So I don't think my Walmart has digitals. Mm-hmm. I would love it in some other stores, but Walmart, the app is trash.
Right.
I'm just gonna throw that.
But the location is good.
So good. And
yes.
They don't fuck around with the organization. Yeah. When they stock it right. Once in a blue moon, it might be one row over.
Right.
But I mean, I can find stuff in seconds.
Yeah. But other stores, it would be very helpful.
Right. You guys, do you guys have Kroger by you? Is that?
We do have Kroger.
Yeah. So that's a family fare with us, and it's more smaller, and it's just hard to find shit. I would love it there, but Walmart, I don't have a problem. Their organization is great.
Yeah, Kroger and Meijer and Walmart are
You got-
3 grocery stores.
You got Meyer down it? Oh, I guess that's
Yeah.
You got all that. Not that
we've
far away.
had Meijer for a long time.
Yeah. I wonder how far Meyer. I mean, we can look it up. That's a Patreon. That's a Patreon deep dive.
Yeah, how far south they go?
How far south and how far west they go.
And we're getting ready to get a couple
Publix. Yeah, that's a big southern.
it is. Yeah.
Like Florida.
Florida. Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think it's a good feature to have it. And if it works for you, great. But like I said, I don't have a problem with Walmart at all. And then if I am having trouble, I can't find a fucking aisle because they named it like triple Z3, and that light's not going to help.
Where the heck is that supposed to be?
Yeah, that's not going to help me.
Yeah.
What does Josh say? They're on sale for a reason. I don't know what that means, but okay. So we talked about this at the beginning. Male drivers are suing Uber and Lyft for which we talked about this. We knew this was going to happen.
Oh yeah. As soon as they announced it, we talked about it. Yeah, somebody's going to sue the shit out of them for that.
Yeah. So, dual class action lawsuit alleges the functions which followed thousands of sexual harassment and assault lawsuits against Uber and Lyft over the years have limited the economic opportunities for men, discriminated against them because of their gender. They said lawyers acting for the plaintiffs argue that male drivers are discriminated against and receive fewer and different rides than otherwise would absent the policy. They contend that the policy reinforces gender stereotype that men are more dangerous than women. Well, they are.
Yeah, that's not a stereotype.
That's not a stereotype.
Fact. That's just a fact. You know?
Yeah.
I have no problem with this whatsoever.
No,
with them, none whatsoever. If it, like I said, I can only imagine what it feels like to be a woman and a rideshare driver.
Yeah,
I don't think I would do it if I was a woman.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want my daughter to do it.
No.
Although she's a little spitfire, I think she'd be fine. But it's just.
But still, you don't want them to have to deal with it.
Yeah,
even if they can handle it, you
true.
still want them to have to go through it.
Yeah, I feel like more women drivers over men have PTSD, literally from the job. Where I've never had, I don't have that. I mean, I have stories where maybe I was a little uncomfortable that I thought I was going to get shanked.
Yeah,
but just the whole sexual thing. This is in California. California has the nation's strongest anti-discrimination laws. The lawsuit accuses both Uber and Lyft violating the UNRUH Act, a California civil rights law that expressly prohibits sex discrimination by business enterprises. But I don't know. They're seeking $4,000 for every male driver in California. So, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, I guess they have a right to do that, but I feel like it's going to get thrown out.
I hope so, man. I mean, let's be honest. Men have had that advantage in so many different areas for so long. If it makes somebody feel better and more comfortable, there's enough rides for everybody.
Yeah, and we're not white knights in here saying protect the women. It's just reality. We've seen the worst of the worst. We've picked up male passengers that are scuzzy and even to the people that they're with in the car. It's bad.
Yep. It can get real bad. Yeah.
So I have no issue with female only rides, but women drivers should also need to opt in for women only passenger. I don't know. I mean, I can see where you're coming from. I wouldn't hate that. If you're gonna, so you're saying I have no issue with female, but the customer's choosing that though, right? Are you saying if the driver? Oh, you're saying if the driver wants only women, then she should only pick up women passengers, not male and women, I guess, right? What is he saying? Am I confused? Help me out, Larry. I'm in.
That's the way I take it. I think they have an option. I think either the passenger or the customer can choose that options. So I think he's saying, okay, if the women are going to do that, they need to only pick up women passengers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that idea.
I let them pick up whoever they want.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just don't care.
SoCal Deliveries on TikTok said they'll just replace them with Waymo even quicker. Well, that's That's
coming.
happening. This is going to be a moot point. I feel like these men are just trying to make some fast cash. Although if they're only asking 4K, I mean that's not that. I mean I'd take 4K. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, sure,
but it's not like you're gonna like retire on it.
No.
But
yeah, I can see Waymo. Women adopting Waymo faster because because
of
that
course,
reason.
You know,
they don't want to put up with some sleazy because driver and they can have autonomous car.
Yeah, I mean it's a no-brainer. I think it's definitely going to reduce a lot of the assaults that happen, and eventually it's going to be all Waymos. I mean we're talking about this on this show, but 20 years from now, I think we're going to be having well, we won't be doing this in 20 years, but we'll be having a different conversation about safety in rideshare cars because there's going to be a lot of autonomous.
Mm-hmm.
So
for sure.
Well, we'll see how this pans out. Again, the show that we don't do any follow up if we happen.
We'll try to. We've done better.
Whoa! Better. No, we haven't dug for it. It just happened to show up in our quote unquote looking feed for news articles. So don't give us that much credit. Jeez. Where are we at? Oh.
Okay, so yeah, speaking of scuzzy and sleazy, and so yeah, this is a little video TikTok of a food delivery, and we'll play it and then talk about it.
This is another one of Larry's side gigs.
DoorDash?
Yeah,
All right. You mind if I take a picture?
you're good.
So for the audio listeners, the lady who's receiving the food is standing outside her door with no shoes on. The driver comes up, or the delivery guy comes up, and as we're supposed to do, take a picture of it. So he asked if he can take a picture, and of course I'm sure she's assuming he's going to take a picture of the food that he just delivered. He pulls out an old digital camera, like not even a phone. This was a digital camera, and puts it down and takes a picture of her feet, and then walks off.
Yeah, I mean. Hey, we all got to make money somewhere.
Yeah, he's posting that he's got an OnlyFans somewhere where he's posting.
This proves that guys are scuzzy anyways, because these women out here, I mean, talking about feet pic, these women are uploading their feet and making money. They're farting in Ziploc bags and sending these creepy ass dudes. Like, as far as like, I don't know if I would do it, but like the amount of money you can make as a woman in 2025, if you're willing to be a little dirty and not just even taking your top off, like just doing weird shit like that, sending a dirty pair of underwear for $500. And it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Hopefully I never have a family member that I know that did that. I don't know if I could talk to him anymore. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
I understand.
Uncle Larry, he regularly buys dirty underwear from women on the internet.
Oh yeah, throw my name out there.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, like your wife's like, why aren't we getting invited to any of the Christmas parties anymore? The family Christmas party. Well, honey, it's because your underwear habit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
It is wild what turns people on.
Yeah, and there's no hate on that. It's just I can't believe women can make money. Well, anybody really can make money selling their dirty underwear. So,
yeah, doing weird things.
So this is a weird. I'm just gonna throw this out.
Yes, this is a weird
this story. So I really had to read it a couple of times because I'm slow anyways. But verified Uber account reportedly begs Sophie Rain, which I didn't know who that was. I mean, she's beautiful, by the way. For grocery money amid government shutdown. So apparently she is, I don't even know what she's an influencer or whatever, but she had posted, I'm giving out money to help those in need this week during the government shutdown. If you or anyone knows the assistance, please drop any payment method below so I can send a helping hand. And then, she said, I used to live off food stamps, so I get it. And obviously, she has 4 million followers on X, so she's got to be doing something good. Speaking of, is she like an OnlyFans lady? Is that who it is? I don't know. Do you know who
she is? OnlyFans, and she's made said she's made in her first year reportedly made $43 million, and she doesn't do nudity.
Shut up.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She must be like the number one on there. That's a lot of money.
She shared screenshots supposedly to show that. So yeah, she's got money to help pay for some food.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't know what she posts pictures of. But yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely good looking. So she posted this video. Several hundred began leaving their Cash App and PayPal names in the comments. Then came a reply. An Uber's account slides into the comments. Not long after Rain's message is spread, this reply on Twitter. It's XOXOSAMYO on PayPal. Yes, it's an authenticated corporate feed dropped a PayPal address and symbol, such as what would happen if you saw this on your TikTok live stream. So the post was immediately taken down, but Rain managed to get a screenshot of it. She reposted the exchange with the immortal caption, Uber, you better start paying your social media interns more because this is crazy. Let's see. Just when the story couldn't get possibly crazier, she actually sent money. She posted another update that confirmed a transfer of $250 to the account with SAMYO. I don't know. Isn't that wild, though?
It is. It's... Yeah, and obviously, some intern or low level person that's in charge of the account. I'm sure they have multiple people who handle that account.
She added, I get hundreds of payments requests a day, but seeing a verified Uber account with crying emojis and a PayPal handle threw me. At first, I thought someone hacked their account. Then I realized, no, this is probably just an underpaid intern trying to get fed like the rest of us. So I sent the money. What else am I going to do? Let Uber go hungry? This is great for her.
Yeah.
It's great for her that she sent the money too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so great. So, yeah, that is quite the story. Yeah, I had to kind of read it a couple of times because I was just like, what is happening here?
It's kind of weird, kind of strange.
Let's see. There are a couple of comments. Feet pics just like my OF Josh. She made like 40 million last year on OnlyFans. Jeez. Porn influencer buying groceries like except she can actually do it. Oh man. Steve, you always got to get political in here. You always got to get political. Josh made 15K on OnlyFans? No way. That's a lie. Is he putting his crank on there? Anyways, that was the weirdest story I've ever read. No, it's not the weirdest story, but it was
it's a strange one. Yeah,
it's a strange one.
You wonder what happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody was like, "Oops!"
in the news. All right, Waymo in the news tonight. Where is it? Okay, so. We know the Dodgers won, and I think we're going to see this every time, but this is some Dodgers fans beating the shit out of a Waymo. Oh, there's no sound. Okay, no sound. I thought there was sound with it.
Yeah, you would think by now that Waymo would be like, when something like this happens, they would like shut down.
I think I read that they did. They did pull them back, but it was like too late. And yeah, they're just decimating it.
Yeah, and I mean, you just wonder if these people, what happens? Do they get arrested? Because I mean, everybody's videotaping, they're spray painting, and these are like we've talked about. These are $200,000+ dollar cars. They're not, they're not cheap.
I think this is, and I don't know if the government has this. Well, I know they do, but like this is where face recognition becomes. You know what I mean? They can put it through. Like if you've been arrested before, and all of a sudden they just run the video through it, and they like, oh, this guy.
And I don't think you even have to be arrested now. They can comb through so much social media
right
nowadays and figure out who you are.
Yeah, Steve just sent us a text. I know you won't read it, but something about their tariff money. It looks real, Steve. I saw that on the internet. Somebody posted their like checking account and they got their tariff money for $2,000. And unfortunately that car, like we would try to get out of there, although if there's people in front of it, but that car's not going to roll. Not with, I mean,
no, people standing right in front of it. And
yeah, again, we talked about this. They needed to like drop some freaking smoke bomb or something when it, I mean,
CS gas,
something, but that can't happen because they'll get sued and then, everyone's going to be crying because
we can destroy this $200,000 car, but you made my eyes water. I'm going to sue you for everything you own.
Yeah, it'll always flip. For sure. All right, Larry. This is kind of interesting. I pulled this. It's not exciting or flashy, but I've not really heard venues, being exclusive with a certain app.
Yeah, and I was trying to read in here. Did it say they're exclusive or just their main partner?
I didn't see much about them talking about other apps, so I assumed it was somewhat exclusive, but I don't know.
Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how they would make it exclusive. Like if somebody's there and they call an Uber,
I'm
what's
wondering
gonna-
if they would just offer a discount or they have a code that you can use to like get some money off.
I think this means they're going to have their Lyft branding. They're going to advertise and push Lyft and everything, but I don't think it's exclusive because I know like when I went down when I was working the horse races where I ended up going to the races with Mr. Mert. It was sponsored by Lyft, and they had Lyft stuff everywhere. I mean,
Okay.
it was all, and they were giving out codes and stuff like that. But Lyft was getting so overwhelmed that people were calling Ubers too.
Okay, so it's not technically exclusive. Just they're going to
I don't
try.
think so. I looked through
Okay.
here and did not see it, but this is cool. This company is Oakview Group, and they're going to make Lyft the official rideshare partner for more than 75 of their managed venues. So what this company does, they manage all sorts of stadiums and arenas and music places. I was looking through some places. They manage Rupp Arena where the Kentucky Wildcats play.
Okay.
So just different places like that. So it's pretty cool. Again, it's another one of those things. Like I said, Lyft is they're reaching out doing these different things. This is one of them, partnering with places like this where you're going to get the advertising and they're going to be pushing Lyft over Uber at these venues. So it says the partnership is going to include 20 of OVG's Arena Alliance and 20 Theater Alliance associates. In addition, Lyft's going to service 35 of their portfolio of arenas, stadiums, convention centers, and performing arts facilities. Venues participating include People's Bank Arena in Hartford, Connecticut, Bell Auditorium in Augusta, Georgia, Ford Idaho Center and Amphitheater in Idaho, and Tahoe Blue Event Center in Nevada, and BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and many others. Again, like I said, they do manage, I know, Rupp Arena here. They also manage a facility in Owensboro, Kentucky, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from here.
Okay.
So there's some stuff around here. It looks like they manage stuff all over the country. So that's again, Lyft is trying things and it's helping. Their stock has been improving. When we're searching for stories, I always see here in the last few months, people talking about buying Lyft stock.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine hasn't done anything, although I only have $5. Uber's been doing good, and I did read. Yeah. I didn't pull it for tonight, but I did read. People are saying to buy Uber stock because it's going to be, and I truly think it is with the aggressiveness of going for the autonomous cars and stuff. I think, and I've started buying my little stash account that I have.
Yeah,
I've been starting to buy some AI stuff and some autonomous stuff because I think that's kind of the I'm only spending $5 a week. It's nothing big, but
yeah. Somebody's going to make it big in AI. It's just
you don't know who.
You don't know who.
Yeah. So, like Steve says, a fun fact of the day from Steve. Still to this day, no app can shop Trader Joe's, not even Dumpling. So that makes sense. But I thought Dumpling was like you could just go shop for the person. Because I think Dumpling early on, I don't think it was integrated with like Aldi or anything like that. I thought they had to I remember
it was just like a way to integrate with your customers. It wasn't.
Yeah, early on it was like you had to I don't know.
Yeah, Faith would know.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll talk about it on the Patreon with Faith.
There you go. It's probably hockey tonight, so she probably won't be on. Although she's 3 hours ahead of us, but she's already probably started drinking.
The sun came up
right. So yeah, I had thought that it didn't integrate it, but I'm sure it does now for some of the other stores. But I had thought they had to tell you what I don't know. I'm sure he's writing a long message right now, but but Dumpling, it's not, but Trader Joe's won't take. Oh, so you guys have a specific credit card that you use. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Just like the other ones. Huh. Yeah, well, eventually shit's going to happen because remember how Jimmy John's was never going to use Uber and Lyft and DoorDash or not Lyft, obviously, but Uber deliveries, Uber Eats, and DoorDash, and now they do. So eventually, you know, even a lot like Domino's was the same way, and they weren't going to do it, and now they do because they're losing their shirts.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, at some point it just makes sense for them to.
Well, we didn't talk about it last week, and we had a story about pizza, how big pizza, like Big Pharma, is kind of dipped, and a lot of their business on third-party apps. So it's almost like inevitable. I mean, they got to find a balance between the amount they take for commission and what profit they're making. Eventually, there's going to be a bust, right? Like if Uber gets too greedy and it goes back to the old school way. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to happen. Every store is going to be on an app somewhere. You're going to be able to order anything at any time.
Yeah.
Bring me my strippers.
Matter of time
on the app. I don't want to talk to somebody on the phone or some stupid idiot who lives in he's like the strippers. What do they call it? Oh, the pimp. I was gonna say bookie. I'm like, that's not right. But you know that like the dark alley, like you call up, hey man, you gotta like no, I want to go like this one. Thank you.
Yep.
Be here in 10 minutes. Steve says I love it having private clients who talk to me through dumpling only. Want a Trader Joe's, so we just work out a deal. Yeah. You work out a deal. If you got a good customer that you trust, then you work out a deal. Steve will get it done.
Yep, get her done.
All right, Amazon Flex drivers. You know, another kind of. I don't know if this is. Oh shit! I just deleted the article. All right, got rid of it. Where did it go? Here we go. I always slide it over so I don't look like I'm staring at the other screen. Amazon Flex gig workers don't have as much flexibility as other gig workers. A new report suggests, well, that's obviously because you can't turn it on whenever you want. A new report from a union-backed workers writes, Steve will love that, union, writes nonprofit suggests that's not quite the case. The report released on Wednesday by the advocacy group National Employment Law Project points to the signs that Amazon Flex workers may not have as much flexibility. So they interviewed this person, and that said drivers in New Jersey who are organizing, the drivers sometimes have trouble working as much as they wanted on the schedule they preferred. Two of the flex workers who they interviewed said Amazon app would sometimes prevent them from signing up for more than 5 hours of work per day, which meant they end up working less than 40 hours a week, including weekend shifts. The flex driver said they were sometimes locked out of the app after working some shifts. The app lockouts are really preventing flex workers from being free to choose when they want to work. So that's obvious, right? Like, but I don't know what the point of it is. Like, I mean, apps are starting to balance that line between employee and gig worker, right?
Yeah. It's a very thin line.
It's a very thin line. I don't know how, I guess, I mean, I feel like this lawsuit would be more, they're not suing. This is just like a study. But I feel like that lawsuit would be have more validity than the male suing the female thing. Like, you're clearly not independent contractors because I can't just go on when I want. So we're going to have some sort of different kind of
relationship. Yeah,
relationship or like what we actually are.
Yeah, some different terminology. Yeah.
Not that it matters to me. I mean, like, I don't care what you call me fuckhead. I don't care. But I'm going to do the work. And is it truly independent? No. But it's hard to like explain it to people. It's funny. Today, my work friend, because I was telling him about the bonus, and he's like, so you just get to sign on whenever you want. Like, they just can't get it through their head.
Yeah. That blows people's minds.
Yeah, it does. And like,
people all the time ask you, so what shift do you normally work?
Yeah, do you have to pick a shift?
Yeah, like no, man, we just turn it on there. Now I'm on, now I'm off.
Yeah. You can turn it on at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Yep. Yeah, you might not get work, but you can turn it on.
There might not be any business, but
but I mean, obviously Flex is different, and it's definitely not, independent contractor, because first of all, you gotta hustle for your routes. So it is kind of in that part is kind of independent, right? Because you're kind of in control of getting your own routes, but they tell you when to go and what time you got to be there and what time you're going to finish. So that's more like a boss to me, or like a W-2.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of a hybrid situation.
So,
but they've always really kind of been, somewhat hybrid.
What's another app out there that's hybrid? you think? I mean, because when DoorDash doesn't let you sign on, is that kind of like, ooh, we're not, or is that just like, well, there's no, like, if you're a drywall, there's no drywall work.
There's no work. Yeah, there's no work.
So I don't think that's the hybrid. I'm trying to think of another app that does do that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like the rest of them, you can sign on and work anytime, right? Maybe road.
Right. You can, as far as the working when you want. But again, we can't set our prices.
No.
And there's different aspects like that
yeah, I don't
fall
know.
into the independent contractor.
Yeah, I don't know of another app that does that, but it'll be interesting. I'd like to see a lawsuit on that just to get some clarification of like, are we independent contractors? I mean, what would it really change though if they classified us as, like, let's say this is made up hybrid or whatever? Is it going to change anything?
Yeah, or what if they say, okay, yeah, you are an independent contractor, but everything's going to stay exactly as it is now. We're just calling, we're just clarifying you are an independent contractor. Or yeah, like I said, it's not going to change anything. What the name is, that's just semantics.
Well, my guess is the union's going to push what they did in California, though. They were like, hey, they got the AB5, so you need to do this, this, and this, all that stuff. Curry has text bidding now. Yeah, I've experienced that a little bit. I don't know if I'm even on Curry anymore. I think I had to upload something.
Where does it go to the lowest bidder?
Well, what they do is and unless it's changed, Steve, but like they'll be like, when they can't get somebody, they'll say, hey, Jason, will you take this for this? And remember, I talked about it on the show, and I'm like, no, I'll do it for this. And they're like, well, how about this? And I was like, no, I'm going to do it for this. And sometimes they say, okay. And sometimes they're like, okay, we'll let you know when the next one comes around or whatever. So I think that's what he might be talking about. But yeah, I got to do, the Curry stuff I can't really do during the week. So I really kind of put those on the back burner, and the apps aren't even like, they kind of, on iPhone, they take it off like it's there, but you have to re-download it because I can't do it. I'll do it in the summer. But yeah.
Yeah. I've done one Curry, but that's just because I don't ever get any.
Right. And that was on the highway. You have the most unique story. Curry.
You had to go pick it up from the median of the interstate.
Yeah. I still can't believe you did that. I would have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm out.
I just wanted to take one. You know how it is. There's like, oh, we've been talking about Curry. I want to do one. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Yeah, whatever.
They text a number. You can sometimes double the offer and get it. I don't know. I've not fucking doubled it. I haven't had that experience. Steve lives in a fantasy in Colorado. It's fantasy. Go big or go home. All right, last story. We'll be short on content a little bit tonight, but just been not much going on. Larry, I don't think we've talked about this, but
no.
Let me find it. I think, did I not upload it? Of course I didn't upload it, Jason, because this was a later article that I forgot about. That's all right. Larry's Larry, I can do it, but Larry's gonna fill time.
I'll describe it anyway. So this is somebody who's doing. Let's see. I don't think it says what delivery it is.
I think it says Uber.
Okay, Uber. Yes. So I guess they're doing Uber deliveries. So this guy gets request to go do a delivery from Lowe's. It says one item. So he puts this picture. Here's the picture. He's like, here's what the one item is. Like, you've got to be out of your ever-loving mind to deliver that in your car.
I don't understand. It would have to be $100 I'd make on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me to spend the time to clean it up.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So for our audio listeners, it's a bale of straw.
Yeah.
Is what it is. And it's in his car. And if you ever hauled straw before, it gets everywhere. It's like sand. It gets everywhere. I've brought when I used to have dogs, we would put straw in their dog house in the winter.
Yeah.
And so I would go get it, but I always put it in my trunk, and I always lay down a blanket or something that I can just take out and shake out.
Yeah.
But this dude put it in the back seat of his car. He didn't put it in his trunk. He put it in the back seat of his car, and he hadn't even left, and it's already everywhere in his car.
It's when you get that in your car, you need a professional to clean it out. Like, you'll get a lot of it out.
But it'll be in those nooks and crannies
for the rest of the car's life, unless you have a professional do it.
Yeah, I think even if you have a professional, they're not going to get to all of it.
They'd have to pull the seats out.
Yeah, and they're not going to do that. Yeah, you would. I would have to be making a pretty good bank on it to take a straw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
straw.
Minimum of $100. I see so many posts online, and this gets so frustrating to me. Like people complaining about these orders they got, and like the number one comment is, "Well, you fucking took it."
Yeah, you took it. Yeah, you didn't have to. You could, when you get there and you see it, I'd be like, hell to the no. I'm not taking no Bell straw in my car. That's not happening.
Absolutely. Like it's no money is worth that. Like, why would you even attempt? Like, well, I think maybe part of it, and we've talked about this a lot of times, how the app pressures in you to not cancel, and like you're gonna lose out on diamond.
But I don't care. Yeah. Stop worrying about the levels a long time ago.
Right. Well, you don't, but these people, especially somebody that doesn't really know.
Or they do it full time, and they're depending on, or maybe they're using the school, the college tuition thing. You've got to make sure you keep your certain levels. That could happen. But yeah, if I show up there and they're doing that, like, no thanks.
Bubba says it's like
you're gonna.
She said it's like glitter. And I was like, I don't think it's like glitter. At least glitter is so small that when you get most of it up, it's just microscopic. You don't see it. This shit sticks in that fabric.
Yeah.
Like on the floor there.
Yeah. Speaking of glitter, I think this is the first Halloween I didn't get any glitter in my car. I was shocked. But I think it's because most of my rides, like a lot of my night was spent kind of on the the outskirts of town, not downtown. I was getting longer rides, better money. Doing those rides than doing the short ones. So didn't do as many people in costume this year. But yeah, every other year that I've ever driven Halloween, I always had glitter in all over the backseat.
Yeah, glitter is. Some kid yesterday brought. So I saw her coming in with it, and I don't know how glued down it is, and it's all over the floor.
All over the bus.
Whatever. I'll blow it out with I use a leaf blower.
Yeah,
I sweep most of it and then leaf blow everything to the back and scoop it out the back door.
Out the back door?
Yeah. Well, no trash because, that's rude, but all the dirt and hair and grass and wood chips and hey, what'd you say?
And glitter.
I did have somebody leave me a full pack of Pop-Tarts today.
Full pack of Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, they didn't even open
What
them.
flavor?
S'mores.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So a lot of times if they leave gloves or whatever, like I'll put it on the dash so they can grab it. Oh no, that went in my pocket and I took it home.
That's gone.
That's mine now, buddy. That's mine.
That's a tip. That was
right. I mean, how do you drop
the bus driver?
Freaking idiots.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for commenting on TikTok. I appreciate that, and obviously YouTube. We're gonna be.
Please tell your friends on TikTok. Please tell your friends to follow us. Share our content. We really would like to get to 1,000 so we could stream the normal way with TikTok.
Yeah, I hope that it is 1,000 and I misread it and we get to 1,000. We're like,
it's 10,000
and it's like 10,000. Do you know that to be in the creator program? I guess you have to have like 10,000 followers.
We're on our way, buddy.
Yeah, we're on our way. We just need a couple of videos to go viral. So
that's right.
All right. Yeah, if you want to join the Patreon, 8-10 p.m. for the $7 tier, you can come join us on that posting on Patreon. There's a link to the StreamYard if you want to come join us live.
Be part of the show.
Yeah, be part of the show. But as always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
And we'll see you on the road.
All right. Peace out.
Hey, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
This podcast is produced and edited by Hey Guys Media Group. Want to start a podcast? Check out heyguysmediagroup.com.